Daddy by Sylvia Plath, analyzed by Duman, Mayeng, and Paul. You can see the poem itself in this slide. Speaker. The speaker in the poem is Sylvia Plath. Poetical devices. A poem of 16 stanzas, each 5 lines, making a total of 80 lines. The meter is roughly tetrameter, 4 beats, but contains pentameter with a mix of stresses. 37 lines are end-stopped and enjambment is frequently used. Audience. She is addressing the poem to her dad. She describes how everything has and is happening around her life. Event of the poem. This poem identifies itself with the Holocaust. As the poem progresses, the narrator identifies herself with the plight of the Jews during the Nazi regime in Germany.
Time. It does not say when it take place, but we can infer that it takes place after World War II. Place. This poem takes place in the exact place, but it has more of a metaphorical meaning. It takes place in the mind of Sylvia Plath, although she makes it clear allusions towards her dad. Purpose of the author. This poem is a very strong expression of resentment against the male domination of women and also the violence of all kinds for which man is responsible. The speaker expresses her rage against her daddy, but daddy himself is a symbol of a male. Theme. We can see different themes across the whole poem, which include gender, morality, supernatural, and freedom. Tone and mood. The tone and mood of this poem is aggressive, discordant, and also brutal. As a daughter in the relationship, she feels like the victim. Imagery. This poem has a very disturbing view of her daughter-father relationship. She compares her father to narcissism and vampirism. She uses childish words in the poem, such as "gugu digu," in order to show that she's a child in the poem.
Rhyme scheme. It is a complete free rhyme. Form structure. It is constructed in 16 stanzas, each one with 4 verses. This poem is held together by sound as much as meaning, and rhymes and repetition can be found throughout the poem. Punctuation. Sylvia Plath uses a lot of punctuation throughout the poem. She uses commas and periods to give a structure to her poems. Conclusion. Daddy is successful as the author emphasizes the dark art. As you start reading the poem, glimpses of her life come up through the metaphors and allegories, but she never truly makes it a confessional poem. Daddy is a poem which can be seen as both simple and complicated, a simple rhyme from Voodoo Land, a dark lyrical artwork that explores very thoroughly what is still a taboo subject.